Hi, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your families. I wanted to come on today and I wanted to have this uploaded early this morning, but you know how that goes. I had to get my turkey in the oven, then I made my stuffing, and I'm just preparing all the food today. At the same time, last night I started pulling Christmas decorations up, putting the fall away. I am in a mess. I have bags and boxes everywhere. So I'm facing this direction because so far behind me is so far what I got done, and it doesn't even mean it's going to stay that way. I'm trying to do things a little bit different this year, just placing things differently. So I want to get my fireplace done today. I have lights half on and half off. They're dangling. I'm in a mess. But I waited for today to do this video. I wanted to do I got a few random acts of kindness. And I had filmed a couple of them a couple weeks ago when I got them that some of my friends here had sent in honor of Sonic. So I filmed the video twice. Both times I ended up in tears and I deleted the videos because I wasn't going to post any videos of any of it because I said this world has so much going on, sadness. I don't want to put a video like that up again, like I already did a video on Sonic. But since 2 weeks ago, I have gotten other random acts of kindness for different, just out of kindness. And I wanted to do a random act of kindness. I said, what better day to do a random act of kindness video than on the day that we are to be the most thankful and grateful. And I'm thankful and grateful. I was telling my friend every day, today is no different. And I'm so grateful and thankful to everybody here. Thank you. I hit 1,000 subscribers. I haven't put anything up about that because I just haven't yet, but I'm going to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I just needed to get through this week with the holiday, and then next week I have to get through. My daughter has to go to Utah. I'm going to have her watch her dogs a couple days for her, and I have 2 business lunches to do. So probably the week after next, I will post next week, whatever it is, how I'm going to do my 1K giveaway, and we'll talk about it, and I'll put it on my community page. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope everybody is having, whether you're by yourself, you're with family or friends, whatever you're doing, enjoy, eat your hearts out, because I'm eating today. I already pulled the turkey out and started cutting some up, and Semper and I were in the kitchen already tasting the turkey, and I think we both are loving it. So let's get started. I'm going to start backwards. The very first thing I got in the mail was from Bridget from Birdies Makes Sense and Krista Marie Meltier. And that was when I fell apart. I ended up putting the picture on Birdies Makes Sense Facebook page and thanking them both personally, privately messaging. But I wasn't going to do a random act of kindness and not include them in it because I just wanted to include this for anybody that's not on Facebook or on their page. So I'm going to go backwards up to yesterday, what I got in the mail. So I'm not going to read cards. I can't do that because I have makeup on and I am not going to cry. So the first thing I got was from Bridget and Krista with a beautiful card. And Bridget, our artist, that's what I call her. She is like the artist to me. I don't know how she does these things. Krista messaged my daughter for a picture of Sonic. So my daughter sent it to her. And Bridget made this out of wax. This is all wax and did Sonic. So always in my heart, Sonic. And it's all wax. Look at the glitter. And the scent notes, and she even named it. She named it Sonic, and you see the paws, and it is Palo Santo, Sugar Cookie Royale, and Toasted Marshmallow. So she knows how much I love my bakery, Bridget. So, of course, I will never, ever cut into this. I have a Sonic loved my bedroom. She loved the glass sliding doors to the deck. Her bed is there and everything. It was her favorite place to lay and sun herself. So I have a shelf in my room that is all Sonic. So we got her ashes back in her little box. And then they took a clipping of her hair and put it in a bottle for me. And all the cards and everything, including this, will be on that shelf, all displayed. And it's going to be Sonic's shelf. So this is from Bridget and Krista. Then the next thing I got was from our friend Diane Minaray 1230. We all know Diane. And Diane had made for me, Angela Thrasher does these. If you know Angela, and I don't remember Angela's. I have her YouTube channel, but I can't remember it right now, so I'm sorry. It's Forever Loved Sonic with her picture and her name. So this is also going to hang where I have her shelf. Everything here is going to be displayed on a shelf that is put on my wall. That's going to be just her shelf. The story for that is because when we've lost dogs in the past, in our china cabinet, there's the whole bottom is our dogs with their collars, with their favorite toy, yada, yada. Sonic hated dogs. And she did not like dogs, so I said, I'm not putting her with the dogs. I'm putting her where she was happy, and that's why she's going in my room. I also received a beautiful card from Diane. Again, I'm not reading cards because that's when I lose it. Then I got from Alexis and Charity and my office made donations, and Julie here, my Julie G. You see her, she's a subscriber of mine. She's very active with us on Facebook, and we love the true crime together. They all made very nice donations to the Jersey Shore Animal Shelter in Sonic's name. I mean, like, I didn't expect any of this. Just the text messages or a comment to me meant so much. So all of this was very unexpected, really blew me away. I just want to say that none of this, I'm really blown away by the kindness. And again, I'm not going to get too deep. I'm going to keep rolling. So then I received, which is when I said, okay, I have to do a video. And I got this 2 weeks ago, and I told Joanne that I didn't do a video because how I break down crying. But Joanne Gillick, she's also a subscriber. She's on Facebook, if you know who she is. She sent me a beautiful card, and your wings were ready, but my heart was not to hang. And this is going to hang on the wall right over Sonic's box. And she sent me a black wooden cat. Oh, here it is. Wait 1 minute. Because I'm in a mess here. I have boxes everywhere. I have I have 4 Scentsy boxes sitting here from different things I haven't opened. Teddy Bees came yesterday and Salt Mountain Melts. None of it is open. So I'm hoping to at least get my Teddy Bees done after this before I have to stop and go on with life. So I'm going to try. Life is better with a cat. This is from Joanne. And all these samples. So I'm not going to sniff through all of them as I warm them. And she put a note, sharing some samples with you. I'm working specifically to melt through mine, Joanne. So I have her name. So anytime I pull this, any of these and melt, I'm going to put like a post-it in there, Joanne. So when I have empties, I will say this is what Joanne sent me. Okay. One more thing, real quick and simple now. Yesterday, and I didn't even thank Etta yet, private message her on Facebook. I have to do that. As I'm uploading this, I'm going to jump on Facebook. Our Etta Harrison, who's I love Etta so much. And I'm sure you're all subscribed. If you're not, please go subscribe to Etta. She's this close to hitting the 1K. If anybody, please go subscribe to Etta. She's the most biggest heart, beautiful, honest, loyal friend there is out there. She sent me, you should be able to get a coffee shop to grind the coffee beans for you. If you don't have a grinder, love, Etta. So Etta and I both love our coffee, and we speak of our coffee, and I talked about this coffee, and it's honey macadamia. So she sent me, it's like seal pack, the honey macadamia. And I don't have a coffee grinder, but I believe my best friend who lives across the street, I believe Alice has a coffee grinder. If not, I think my daughter is, but I will get these ground immediately, like this weekend. Etta, oh my God. Thank you so much, honey macadamia coffee beans she sent me. Then she sent me samples, custom with leather. So she knows I send her my leather. So I thought that was funny. You probably not your thing, but just in case. So this is leather. I'm not going to, let me smell the leather one. Oh, Etta, I actually like this for my office. I will warm this in my home office. I like that. Yeah, there's a little woodsy blend to it. Sassy Girl Aromas, waffle cone and berries. I've had this and I know I love it. I've had it in brittles. And then she sent me 2 coffee blend customs. I don't know who they're from, so when I message Etta, I have to ask her. Let me smell one. Yeah, we both love our coffee. Oh my God, that is so good. Yum. And she sent me Rose Girls Dutch Apple Pie, French Vanilla Latte, and Pretzel. So I love Rose Girls. I love her Dutch Apple, French Vanilla Latte, and Pretzel. I don't know if I've ever had this blend. I don't think I have. I've had her Espresso Pretzel, which I love. Her mom, I just bought 5 mini loaves from, and I bought it from Jenny. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so good. She even double bags it. And Etta never lets me get a step ahead. Oh my God, that is so good. Etta never lets me get a step ahead. She goes way and above doing for me. And then when I try to like, show my gratitude a little, or she comes back at me, I'm like, oh, Etta, I try so hard to like, not one up, but just like, this, she just has the biggest heart. Please go subscribe to our Etta. And so that's it, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Love you guys. I will be back with my teddy bees I'm going to do next. Bye.